Second graders, and welcome to Skills Block Day 44, Fluency. Our learning targets for the day. I can identify the correct homophone, nose or nose, based on meaning and context. I can read a text fluently, smoothly, with expression and meaning, rereading and self-correcting when necessary. Can you tell the difference, the difference, the difference? Can you tell the difference when two words sound the same? Your turn. Yes, we'll tell the difference, the difference, the difference. Yes, we'll tell the difference by telling what they mean. Listen carefully and follow along while I read this sentence aloud. There are two words in this sentence that sound exactly the same, but are spelled differently. I want you to listen and watch carefully for those words. No one knows why he always has a runny nose. No one knows why he always has a runny nose. Which words sound exactly the same, but are spelled differently? That's right, nose, K-N-O-W-S, and nose, N-O-S-E. Who remembers what these words are called? Great job. These are homophones. Words that sound the same but are spelled differently with different meanings are called homophones. Let's see if we can use this sentence to help us understand what each of these homophones mean. Let's start with our first one. What does nose, K-N-O-W-S, mean? It means to be aware or familiar with someone or something. When we see nose spelled K-N-O-W-S, we know it means to have knowledge of someone or something. I notice this word has the N sound at the beginning, but I see a K as the first letter. I'm wondering why that is. That's right. That's because the K is silent when it comes before the letter N in words. So now let's look at the other homophone, nose. What does nose, N-O-S-E, mean? It means a part of your face below your eyes and above your mouth. So both words sound the same, but have different meanings. This is what makes them homophones. It's important that we remember when nose is spelled K-N-O-W-S with the silent K, it means to have knowledge of someone or something. When nose, spelled N-O-S-E, it means to the part of your face. So let's practice with these homophones in a sentence. Our first sentence is, I blew my loudly. Which homophone belongs in this sentence? That's right. Our first homophone is nose, spelled N-O-S-E, because it's talking about the body part on your face. Jim, how to multiply numbers well. For this one, we use nose, K-N-O-W-S, because it's talking about his knowledge of something, his knowledge of multiplying numbers well. My sister has an itchy nose, N-O-S-E. Great job with this one also. And our last one, my family, I'm coming home for a visit next week. So for this one, the homophone nose, K-N-O-W-S, because the family has knowledge that someone is coming home for a visit. Great job practicing with these homophones. Can you read this fluently, smoothly, with expression, please? Can you read it smoothly, with expression, and with meaning? Your turn. Yes, we'll read it fluently, not too fast and not too slow. Yes, we'll read it fluently at just the right speed. All together now. So now we'll read this fluently. Think about how smooth it will be. Now we'll read this fluently at just the right speed. Great job singing along with me. We're going to read an excerpt or a selected part from our decodable reader. Remember that there are four important rules of fluency that we've been working on: reading smoothly, reading with expression, reading with meaning, and reading at just the right speed. We're going to think about reading smoothly and at just the right speed as we read our excerpt, and think about how we might be able to adjust and make our reading better to make it more fluent. Let's read through it once. What can you do? First, you should know what can be recycled: paper, plastic, glass, metal, textiles, batteries, food, and electrical equipment. Then, separate these materials from your trash. The last step is to find out where these things can be recycled. Maybe your community has a local recycling program and will pick up some of these items. Or you might need to find a place to take them. We can all work together to recycle. Great job following along as I read. Now it's your turn to practice reading this excerpt again and again, focusing on your fluency. Let's reflect on our learning. What does it mean to be independent? What does it mean to be an independent reader? What knowledge and skills do you have now that you did not have earlier in the year? And how did you acquire it? Great job today, second graders. I'll see you again tomorrow.